Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. Thanks for letting me interrupt your workout. I appreciate that. My name is Pat Withrow. I'm the sheriff here in San Joaquin County, and Yaki asked me to stop by and talk with you guys a little bit because we're working real hard to build a relationship with the young people here in our community to make sure that you guys are comfortable with us and know that we're here to help you guys and reach out. Sometimes it hasn't always been that way, but we're always out there to work with you guys and protect you guys and be there for you. And we want to make sure you're safe when we have interactions with law enforcement, whether it's us or Stockton PD or CHP. A lot of times those interactions can be very scary for everybody involved. You can be nervous when you're around the cops, and we want you to know that you don't have to be that way around us. When you're out hanging out with your buddies or something like that, and we roll up. You know, don't necessarily think that we're there to hassle you or give you a bad time or anything like that. We're getting our officers, and my undersheriff Steve Walker's with me, and we worked the streets for years and years. I was a canine officer for 12 years. Steve was one for about 10 years, and we love to just roll up and get out of our cars and talk with people and get to know the people in our community. And that way you guys can get to know us and not have to worry about it when we have interactions. So we want to make sure that you guys know that we're not always there to mess with you or try and get you in trouble. We're here to help you. So the other thing is like a lot of you are in the driving age now, and you're out rolling around the car, or if your buddy's in the car. When you get pulled over, sometimes those are some of the most dangerous interactions you have with law enforcement, because we're stopping the car maybe because the tail light's out, or you didn't stop at a stop sign or something like that, but we don't know who's in that vehicle. We don't know you guys are just good guys. For all we know, somebody bad in that could be bad in that car. We just did something that we don't know about. So those can be really dangerous interactions. So when you guys get pulled over by the police, the best thing you can do is, roll down your windows. If you've got your music going, maybe just turn that down and just sit there with your hands on the steering wheel. That way he can see what's going on in the car, he or she, whichever officer is there. Sit there with your hands on the steering wheel, let the officer approach from whatever side they do, and then the officer will tell you why he stopped you. Hey, I'm Officer so-and-so, I stopped you because you have a tail light out, or you didn't stop at that stop sign. And then he'd say, hey, can I see your license and registration and insurance? And then I would say, okay, yeah, my license is in my wallet. Is it okay I get it, if I get it for you? Because if you try and get that license when we're walking up, you're sitting there, we're walking up the car, and you do this to get your license, well, that's a totally different move to us, guys who carry guns all the time. We see that hand go there, makes us nervous. Hey, show me your hand. Now the officer comes off as kind of a jerk because he's yelling at you, but he's just scared. He doesn't know what you're reaching for. So if you just wait and say, okay, I'm going to get my license, I'm going to get my registration out of the glove box, my insurance card, then we have a nice, smooth interaction between the officer and you, and there's no chances of anything going wrong.